Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? It is Ryan, and we are back with the NBA on Thursday. We got two bangers for tonight to get us back on that winning column. We're back down to -1 unit since I've started posting these videos. We're literally hitting one out of every two plays on the losing days. We have not been full swept yet, so that's a plus, but we're back down to 1 unit, so I got to get us right with this video. So we got two plays. They're both alt lines, yes, but it's going to get us on the right track. If you want, I'm going to talk about the value. So you can either not take the alt line, but I think there's great value in taking the normal lines, but the alt lines what are going to help us get back on track. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. Yesterday, Jaylen Brown voided. Karl Anthony Towns fouled out, played only 29 minutes of basketball in a game that went to double OT. Absolutely unfortunate, but we voided anyway. We didn't lose the full amount, so that is why it's there. But we got two plays for today that you guys need to make sure you're getting in. Before I get there, you guys need to hop in our Discord. We got a bunch of plays. Guys are cooking. We're cashing out. Everyone is cashing out. So hop in there. People are asking questions. I'm answering. So get in there. We cashed this in the VIP yesterday as well. We only posted 4 plays. We went 1 for 3, so we lost another unit yesterday. We just been on a cold streak, but the games have not been great. Players have been getting traded. Players have been sitting. Players have been not healthy. So we'll get it back, but I'm not worried about it. So make sure you hop in the Discord. That link is in the bio. Tap that, and let's get right to this one. So first, we have Scotty Barnes over 6.5 rebounds. Yes, it is a goblin, or whatever you guys that use chalkboard call it, but it's an insane value goblin. He's hit this in 17 of his last 20, 2 of 3 against the Bulls, who are bottom 10 in rebounds allowed, giving up 45 a game. To power forwards, they're still giving up about 10 a game. The lineups are very, very confusing for this game tonight. Zach Collins out, Dieng is out, Giddey's out, Jaden Ivey, Trey Jones, Colin Sexton, Anthony Simmons, Yabusele. These guys are all 15 guards on the team, and all the bigs are injured. So look at the matchup. Patrick Williams and Jalen Smith, not really known for being rebounding bigs. Jalen Smith is solid, but I really do think Scotty will grab 7 or more boards. He's hit this in 36 of 51 on the season, and obviously last season he hit in 38 of 65. So he's playing well. This rebounding line is great. 10 out of his last 10, 5 of his last 5, obviously. And if we look at his last 20 games, you can see he's getting about 35 minutes a game. In his last head-to-heads, you can look at his minutes. He only played 24, only 31. So he plays the full minutes. I expect him to hit this. Kuzma just grabbed 10. Jovic hit his line. Jared Vanderbilt grabbed 7. Rabia grabbed 5. These aren't even rebounding bigs. So I really like Scotty Barnes to hit this. You look at his rebound chances, 14.5 a game. That is pretty free considering the line is only 6.5. He has to grab less than half of his rebound chances. And yes, the 18, 12, 13, and the ones that say NA means he's grabbed all the ones that were possible. So that means he went 10 for 10. So next, before I get there, we have the VIP boys. You saw I posted that VIP slip. We've been doing very well. We're 1 member away from 700. You can join for completely free with promo code 1week, and that link is also in the stand store in the bio. So make sure you hop in there. It's super worth it. You'll get access to the paywall. The Discord has a paywall, so you get access to the VIP section, and you'll get the one-on-ones with me, all that good stuff. Make sure you join. Before I say the final pick, you also can claim your $500 welcome bonus on Chalkboard with code FFMI. You get that every single day. That is where all of our plays get put in. You get promos, you get a $500 boost, you get a deposit match up to $500. You get daily drops like these, 10% payout boost. I just hit level 52 on Chalkboard, so I'm opening my 3. We got a 30% player boost, Desmond Bain, 30% points boost, and 30% payout boost. Pretty good. Very solid stuff there if you guys are unit sizes around $25. I don't really end up using these because $25 for my unit size is very low. But that's what we're doing. We got tons and tons of plays in here. So hop in that Chalkboard. If you guys aren't, use PrizePicks or Underdog. They give you the same bonuses, but they don't give you bonuses every single day. That's why Chalkboard's the best, and obviously the payouts are the best on Chalkboard. Their withdrawal terms are all the best as well. And lastly, For Kevin Durant, we have over 21.5 points. You guys might be able to get him at 19.5 for your Goblins, depending on what app you're using. It should bring you about to a 2x. This one is why we took it. Hornets are bottom one in the league in points allowed, giving up 25 a game to power forwards, and the lineups are pretty broken. You can see there's a lot of guards that are questionable to play. I do not think Kevin Durant will have a hard time scoring this game, considering he had 26 and 27. Those are both on the Suns, so it doesn't really matter. But if we look at his last 20 games on the Hornets, or his last 20 games on the Rockets, he's playing about 37 minutes per game. In his last 10, 38. In his last 5, 36. So I think we'll see him around that 30, 35, 37 mark. Hopefully on the season it's 36. So we'll see him around there. I know he's been limited, but I think he'll have pretty good chance playing in here. Shooting about 18 attempts per game, and then we look. These guys are cashing out, but not really known for scoring. PJ Washington, none of these guys are the greatest scorer of all time. So I wouldn't be too worried about looking at who's hitting it, who's not. They did let Flag drop almost 50 on them. So that is what we like to see here. This Kevin Durant play is great. If you show the 19.5, you can see it's minus 277. So you still get some value out of it if you want to take it on without a Goblin on like Chalkboard or Underdog. It should come around to like a 1.5-ish X if I'm not mistaken, because his Barnes is minus 400. Yeah, it should be like a 1.5, 1.6. We got it at a 1.5, I believe. 1.53, 500 to pay 765. We'll get right back on track with this one. This is 1.1, but I got it super late. You guys, it might switch back. He might drop to 7.5, and then you'll be able to get 6.5 or 5.5. But I think 6.5 you'll get more value at later in the day. This is one of those where being early doesn't really help. I think you'll see that shift off. So that is the pick for today. Make sure you guys are hopping in this Discord. I give you guys free picks every single day. We tried this yesterday kind of for fun. Isaiah Joe, 2.5 3-pointers. He literally had 0, and he's the lowest multiplier on the list. And then Russ got pulled out with like 10 minutes left with 5. It was just kind of for fun. I send the plays, obviously, in here every single day. So hop in that Discord if you want to get the plays early. And yeah, I stream the games at night. There's all the bonuses. There's a cool community. Share your wins. This guy's banging out. These boys are banging out. They're sharing plays as well. A lot of these guys are doing esports. So hop in there. That link is in the bio. Make sure you guys hop in. I will see you in the next one. Peace.